Get Dennis Shanahan now, the national editor at the Australian. Dennis, Barnaby says he's going to leave it to the Australian people, the outcome on Saturday. But the polls are tightening, aren't they?
Yes, Kieran. About 6 weeks ago, I thought there was always a chance that Scott Morrison could win the election. I also thought that the polls would tighten. All of the old campaigners say the same thing. The closer you get to the election day, the closer the polls will become. What we've seen over the last 4 or 5 days, starting with the news poll in the Australian on Saturday, there was just a 1-point drop in Labor's support, an increase for the coalition. Then we've had 3 polls out today with all the same message. The Resolve poll actually showing a 3-point drop for Labor's primary support. Now, that is a very big drop. That is a statistical drop. That's not within the margin of error. So what we're seeing in all of these polls is that the trend is the same. Labor's primary vote is either steady or going down. The coalition's primary vote is either steady or going up. Support for Scott Morrison as Prime Minister is either steady or going up, and support for Anthony Albanese is either steady or going down. That's the trend. Now, the other really important issue here is that all of the polls show that none of the major parties have 40% primary vote. It's all in the 30s. So what we're actually looking at is the likelihood of still a possibility of a hung parliament and a protracted count. But the point here is that the polls are tightening. And of course, as the polls tightening, the betting markets tighten. Yeah. So it's all coming down to how people will vote and how they make up their mind in the final 2 or 3 days of the campaign, as it was always going to do.
Dennis Shanahan, great to chat as always. We'll see you tomorrow. Now, Sky News has the biggest and best election night panel this Saturday night. I'll be joined by an all-star lineup, bringing you the quickest results and the best analysis. We're live right around the nation, speaking to all the winners and losers, plus Sky's seasoned lineup of expert presenters. Our political presenters and journalists will weigh in with the big breaking news. We kick off early. Don't miss it from 5 p.m. Eastern.